So yeah, um, this is just really from the heart, and I know nobody thinks of me as anybody special. I know that I don't have a real voice out there, but I think I can speak for a lot of people, and I think there's a lot going on out there that people should realize they should be really concerned with. I think, the atmosphere with everything, not just TV or entertainment, but politics and, just the overall attitude or atmosphere among people is just horrible right now. I mean, everything is just tense right now. I just wish really people would just stop fighting. I mean, we can disagree, we can discuss things, but everybody's on edge. Everybody's just trying to fight. Everybody's just trying to argue. And it's not just politics. It's just you want to go to a store, you want to go somewhere, you driving, people have road rage. People have all sorts of just like everybody has a chip on their shoulder and everybody's just ready to start swinging on each other or fighting or shooting. And it's really unfortunate. Like we can get through the day without constantly just wanting to hurt one another. We can get through the day without trying to really trying to get one over on everybody. Like you can try to do something good for somebody. It's honestly not that hard. And you know what? Everybody wants to pick a side. Everybody wants to be the victor. Everybody wants to do something where they're on top. And that's all you see on TV. All you see is whether it's reality TV, whether it's in the music, everybody's just trying to get one over on somebody. Somebody has to get squashed. And it's just unfortunate. Like you just want to, be able to help somebody and be able to be there for somebody and try to do things for other people. But the reality is that everybody wants to fight, and you go about your day, you try to mind your own business, and there's always somebody that wants to get underneath your skin. There's always somebody that wants to test you, and that's really unfortunate because you just want to get by through the day. And I mean, if you think about it, I mean, yeah, you have to find a way to do things for yourself and to constantly conquer, but not at the expense of others. And I think that's the real issue is that everybody is trying to elevate themselves over somebody else at the expense of somebody. Like you're just trying to squash somebody to make yourself better, whether it's in your job, whether it's, with your friends, people talking smack behind each other's backs. Something's going on where somebody's always trying to get one over on somebody else. And that's really unfortunate. And you have family members right now that are not talking to each other because of politics and this and that. Like, we can get back to a place where everybody can just at least be amicable. So, in essence, I mean, just people just want to fight. And, it used to not be like that. At the very least, it wasn't like front and center every single moment of your life where somebody's just trying to constantly get one on you. And maybe we will get back to that place, but I wonder what it's going to take to really just have people just be able to sit down and just enjoy a drink or just talk. And that's really all it comes down to is just talking. Just you can vent your frustrations, you can talk about what upset you today, but you just need to be able to talk without constantly trying to either be offended or triggered or coming at somebody and lashing at somebody. You can definitely say what is on your mind without being hostile. And that's something that hopefully, we can get back to. So this is just a reflection of that. I think a lot of people feel this way, but it's not a popular opinion. It doesn't make money. It's not something that's marketable. It's not something that people can use to, get their likes on Instagram or Facebook. It's not something that people can use as a platform. Everything right now, everything is polarizing, everything is offensive, everything is about attacking former norms of, mentality of what used to be, whatever that structure was, and breaking it down. You can call it cultural Marxism, you can call it whatever you want, but at the end of it all, it's hostility. It's all of these things where people just want to constantly fight over something. And this is just me speaking on it, just as a random person out there that you've never met. And I'm sure a lot of you agree with it. So, if anything comes from any of this, all of this fighting, everything that we see on TV, I hope that we can all get back to a middle ground. Just something that allows people to be back on the agree to disagree mentality without having it be all this tribalism or all this politics that has driven a wedge between even families. I see family members that don't talk to each other anymore because of this. And it doesn't even make sense. You're fighting over people that generally don't even care about you. You're like, it's like when you root for a football team or a baseball team. Yeah, it's fun to say you root for, this particular team and they're going to win a championship, but it's entertainment. That's simply entertainment. It's almost the same as saying that you don't want to talk to a family member because they're the opposing team. They root for the opposing team. Like, how ridiculous is that? And then to say the same thing in politics, you're rooting for a Democrat or a Republican, and now you don't want to talk to a family member, cousin, brother, sister, mother, father. It doesn't matter. None of that, absolutely none of it makes sense. And it's unfortunate. Like, we just are no longer in this place where we can just talk. You see it in comments and videos, comments online. You see forums where people are vicious, whether it be trolling, whether it be genuinely what those people believe. People just want to attack for the sake of attacking. And it's pure tribalism. And hopefully one day we get back to that. Hopefully one day we get back to where we can just talk about it. But right now, everything is hot. Everyone's hot. Everybody's upset. Everybody's trying to attack each other. And all we're doing right now is fighting. All any of us are doing is fighting. So, there are a lot of things that are worth fighting for. There's a lot of things out there that you should be passionate about. And I don't expect anybody to just give in and not fight for things. But it depends on what you're fighting for and who you're fighting against. And if you're fighting against family over something that doesn't even concern you to begin with, that's really a strong indicator that there's something wrong with you. And it's okay to admit that you're wrong. And you should just say to yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I fighting this person who's been there for me all my life over this? You could be upset with the president. You can be for the president. You could be against or for any previous politicians. You're fighting family over people that generally don't even care about you, or at least claim that they care about you and have lied to you for so many years. You can do better. You can stop fighting. We can all stop fighting, myself included. And you can take the time to enjoy the company of those that you love and that care for you. There's no reason to keep fighting. There's absolutely no reason at all to keep fighting. So for those that did listen, all I ask is stop fighting. I really don't see the point anymore. Like, if you want to fight, that's on you. But I don't see anything good coming from it. You can solve your problems with those that you disagree with without fighting. There's absolutely no reason to continue in this manner. So, this is just something that I want to reflect on, something I just want to put out there. Hopefully somebody listens to it, comments, whatever. This isn't really to try to get a bunch of views. This is just for those that are out there that do have a family member that you've stopped talking to recently. Reach out to them. Stop fighting and really see if they will listen to you and that you'll listen to them. And maybe you can resolve that issue, or at least just say agree to disagree and be done, and just be like, okay, we can go back to normal lives. There's no reason to be at each other's throats. So I'm out on this. I'm not going to say any more. You already understand the point. Just hopefully it helps one person out there to find the energy or the effort to reach out to somebody that they stopped talking to over something petty or absolute nonsense. So thank you for listening. This is Ways of Humanity. If you liked the video, certainly thumbs up, subscribe. There's going to be more videos, and I definitely want to continue to talk about topics that, really would interest others. Stuff that you don't really listen to nowadays. People are just trying to spread negativity. So once again, Waves of Humanity, and I'm out.